Hey everyone. So first off, I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your night and away from your families to hop on with us. Obviously I'm like losing my voice, so bear with me. Hopefully it doesn't crack loud on us. But my name is Kelsey Boyce and I'm an elite ambassador with Q Sciences. So just a little bit of background on me. So I, came out of high school like any other person and I decided I was going to go to university. And honestly, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I went for a total of 7 years to university and college. And one of the things I did was an honors degree in psychology. And it's really funny because I ended up kind of specializing in advanced statistics and research design. But I went into it because I hated math and I didn't think that there would be any math in it. But apparently there's a lot. Um, and, after graduating from there, I kind of stumbled on the industry when I was in a really bad spot. I'll be super honest with you guys. I have been, a recovering addict for years. I started using drugs while I was in university getting my degree. And I was, a functional addict. And it got to the point where I was literally homeless. Like I was living out of my truck. And, it was like, am I going to keep doing this the rest of my life or am I going to do something to change it? And that's when I found network marketing. And you guys, I'm so passionate about this industry because of how it literally helped me get clean. Like I stopped doing drugs after I started in this industry. So that's been something that's really huge for me to kind of share with people because you can see the growth that really does come from this industry if you let it. And I'm a stay-at-home mom now. That is my little daughter Freya there. She's going to be turning 2 next month. So I've been doing this over 4 years now. Um, and, I've been with home literally very close to when I started. And I've been a stay-at-home mom since she was born, obviously. So it's been almost 2 years with her and then 2 years before that. And I've been with Q Sciences for just over a year now. I was actually with another company before. And it was absolutely incredible. Obviously it completely changed my life, but I just kind of grew and didn't really align with it anymore. And honestly, I wasn't really looking for anything else like specifically. But when I saw what Q Sciences had to offer, I couldn't ignore it. And I couldn't ignore the fact that it would be to take me to the next level to give my daughter a better life. So the company actually has grown over 1,800% since 2018. And I want you guys to think about that for a minute because like other companies, in any industry are happy with like 10% growth. So to have 1,800%, that's just absolutely unheard of. And, coming from a background of advanced statistics, I'm a numbers person. So seeing that, I was really blown away. And we are just always expanding. We're always growing. We're in 26 countries now, and that's getting more and more. And we're actually less than 1% saturated. So I came from a company that was at the very top of this graph. Everybody had either heard of it already or tried it. And it kind of got like, honestly, like frustrating because I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't, introduce this to anybody who hasn't heard of it yet. And when I found Q Sciences and I saw this, basically the same presentation and the same graph here, and it shows exactly where we are. So you can see that we're just above the kinks that a ground floor company has, but we haven't reached that intense momentum yet. So we're still able to capitalize off of that. Being the first person to tell your friends and family about this, that's really big from a business perspective. And even Forbes magazine says, you guys, the best time to join a company is during global expansion and a new product launch. And I'm going to talk a little bit more in a bit about a new vertical launch that we're having. But, like I said, we're in 26 countries and growing, so we're always expanding. These are our mentors. So Mr. Mark Wilson, some of you may recognize him. He actually was a two-time Super Bowl champion with the Raiders, and then he finished out his career with the Patriots. So after that, when he retired, he got into real estate. He's a very, very successful businessman. And then he retired. And basically, he was on the golf course all the time. And he, kind of just thought, like, is this what I'm going to do with the rest of my life? And he didn't feel fulfilled. So he didn't have to do this, you guys. Like, it literally was just because he wanted to help people. And when he was kind of, researching and asking people what would be the thing that would help people the most, it was helping people's finances, their health, and somehow impacting their children's life. So that's when he founded Q Sciences. And then in 2018, he met Mr. Jake Spencer. So our products were actually sold in doctors' offices and through white coat programs before 2018 when Mr. Jake Spencer came into the picture. And he created an incredible compensation plan that I'm going to talk about in a bit. Absolutely mind blowing. You know, this guy made over $30 million in 10 years in the industry. So to have an owner that gets it, like he's done exactly what we're doing, you know, so he understands what it's like. That's really big because you're partnering with these people when you partner with the company. And Kristen Wyatt is absolutely incredible. If you are on this right now or watching the recording, you would be somewhere within her organization. So she has made over $500,000 in just under 4 years, or just over 4 years that she's been here, had so much success. She actually was a traditional business owner before this, so she brings a lot to the table from a business perspective. And she's on our advisory council too. So that means that she actually works directly with these two men. So if we have like suggestions or something, she actually brings it to them. So I love that we have that partnership. And we have a full suite of products and it's always expanding, you guys. I'm always so excited to try the newest thing that we come out with. We have full and broad spectrum hemp. We have vitamin sprays, which are so cool. We have medical grade full matrix liquid collagen. We have supplements for nutrition. Honestly, I've never had to turn somebody away because I didn't have something that would help them reach their goals. And I didn't have to turn someone away just because, you know, they're looking for something for the kid, right? We have kids products. We have products for pets. So we cover all markets. This is kind of like our flagship product, if you will. So this is actually 4 vitamins in one. And when I was looking at this product, I was absolutely blown away because honestly, I never really cared that much about nutrition before. Like I didn't understand the importance of taking a vitamin. And what Kristen actually explained to me is that our soils are so depleted that in order to get the same nutrition our grandparents did from, for example, like eating an apple, we would have to eat 13 apples to get that same nutrition. So it's literally impossible. So that's why it's so important to supplement, but it's really important to supplement with something that has a high absorption rate. You'll find the ingredients in the QMax Premium are just absolutely amazing. The effect that it has on mental health is mind-blowing. It's actually one of the most studied vitamins in the world. And it comes with, we have a pre-probiotic in it as well. And then we have Q-Align, which is an anti-inflammatory. And they say, you know, the root cause of inflammation or root cause of all disease is inflammation. So that's really important to have. And then we just recently added the digestive vitamin. I've had stomach issues since I had my daughter. And you guys, this has helped it so much. Like, sorry, I'm just muting somebody really quick. There we go. This has helped it so much. And I never had stomach issues before I had my daughter. So that's been really, really nice for me to have. This is our collagen. So it's a full matrix medical grade liquid collagen. So to have a medical grade collagen to offer people is really big, but what I thought was even cooler is that we have 2 formulas. So the purple one you see there is actually more for like outside beauty. So your hair, skin, nails, wrinkles, tightening loose skin, that kind of stuff. And then our other formula, it comes in a gold bottle and it's more for your joints. It's for burning fat. That one is so cool. I think I have to say that one's my favorite because it actually made me feel really good. Like I felt the difference on it. So I'm a really big fan of that one. Oh, sorry guys, I can hear someone. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this was something that really made me so excited about partnering with this company. When you partner with us, you get a whole team of fitness professionals to help your clients. So you're not expected to be this, you know, sudden fitness guru that knows everything because, you know, most of the people that join our company, you're not going to be, you know, you're going to learn as you go. But to have professionals that are actually helping your clients with their nutrition, their workouts, all of that kind of stuff is really big. So you actually get your own personal workout program and there's videos where they'll work out along with you. So you can see the proper way to do all of the moves, because if you know anything about exercise, that's really big with it. You want to make sure you're doing it right. So you're not wasting your energy and your time. And then there's even chats in it. And you guys, we even have like big competitions where you can join a competition and they give away money. There's products, product credit. It's so much fun. And I've had the pleasure of meeting Kimball and Stacy so many times before. And when you meet them, you can tell that they really care about this app and about where it's going. So I'm really excited to hear some new updates that are coming up as well. Our terpenes are really one of a kind. We're actually the first to market these. So you probably haven't heard of these before, which is really big from a business perspective. But basically what they are is we take a really potent compound from plants and we make it available for human consumption, make it water soluble. So for example, the one that's called Chill, I actually just took this before and it helps you calm down. So it's kind of like, if you have ever heard about essential oils, it's the terpene in the essential oil that gives the effect. So we cut out all that other stuff and get the terpenes directly. We also have one for sleep. We have one for pain, and we have one for focus, which has really, really helped me. I'm not like, diagnosed as a squirrel brain or anything like that, but it really has helped me focus. And I find that it actually helps like my feelings of anxiousness too, because I'm able to focus and I'm not like all over the place. So our spray vitamins are so cool. They just updated them at our last convention. And basically, you guys, what these do is you spray them underneath your tongue and sublingual absorption hits the bloodstream very, very fast. The only other way or faster way to get it to the bloodstream is through IV. And, some people get B12 through an IV. So to be able to have a spray that you put under your tongue and you're not having to go get an IV of it, that's really, really big. And very easy to use. We even have kids dosages. So my daughter is teething right now and I give her a couple of the relief spray and it really works. Like I was shocked at how good it worked with her because I was like, I don't know if this will work for teething, but it did. And that was really, really cool. Or if your kiddos have a hard time sleeping, we have a sleep spray. So I'm actually going to get my friend Cassie to hop on right now. And she's going to share a little bit of a testimony with us. Are you on here, Cassie?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome.
Hey. So yeah, I really, really love the sleep spray. And the relief spray. The relief spray has saved my butt. I have chronic pain. And going from having to take like over the counter ibuprofen, no matter what, 2 times, 3 times a day, I have been able to like cut that out and take my relief spray when I need it. And girl, dealing with not only stress and anxiety, but pain, like all of them together, the relief spray just makes you feel so like it's not even like you just instantly just can breathe. Like your whole body, you just get a wave throughout your whole body, and you're just like, okay, whoo, okay, girl, get yourself in check. You're good. Like you got this, no matter what. Like it has seriously changed the game for me. I'm obsessed with it. Will not go without it.
I love that. And you guys, that's the thing. Like, if you're somebody that has like feelings of anxiousness or pain or, really bad fatigue, like you just want to feel normal, and
Mm,
using these sprays helps you feel normal again so you can get your life back. Like, that's so huge, especially with chronic pain. So thank you, Cassie, for sharing that
yeah.
with us.
Yeah, girl, no problem.
Awesome. And this is the man behind the product, you guys. So this is Dr. Stephen Kimber'lee. And basically, he was actually the senior editor at WebMD for like, I think it was like over 14 years, like something crazy like that. So he's behind every product, you guys. He actually partnered with Mark when he first started the company. So he's been around here for a long time. And one of the things I really respect about him is he said, if I'm going to partner with you, we are not going to cut corners. We're going to only put out the best of the best. And if something isn't the best of the best, we're going to take it off the shelf until it is. So to be able to, represent a company that has that kind of mindset is something that really, really aligned with me. And another thing he said that I thought was so cool is, I'll try and make this a super quick story, but when he was first talking to Mark, he had a product that had like where you had to take like 5 vitamins a day. And he said, what do you think about that? And Mark was like, I don't know, you're the doctor. Like, I don't know. And what Dr. Stephen Kimber'lee said is that everyone that he's went to has tried to tell him to make it into like 2 pills a day. But the thing is he wouldn't do that because it depletes the quality of it. You're actually not getting enough active ingredient for it to even do anything. So it might be cool to customers, to only have a couple, but we want people to actually have changes in their lives. So that was something I really, really respected about him, that he's not going to cut corners. And I can full-heartedly back our products. So I said I was going to talk about something exciting, a launch of a new vertical, and it's Q Home, you guys. So this is actually a $1 trillion plus industry um, that's coming at our convention, which is just like a couple weeks away. And the idea of this is it's really cool, you guys. So our owners understand, like, the times that we're in. And sometimes it's hard for people, to put up money to get some supplements, right? Maybe they're not taking supplements, so it's taking away from money that they could be spending on something else. So the idea of this is that they're taking money they're already spending anyways. They're already buying these things for their home, and they can invest it into their business. So if you're business minded, like, me or Cassie or some of the other girls that are going to talk on here, that's really big to be able to help people start their business where they're not going to be spending any more money than they would be anyways. So I'm so excited for that to come. And if you are business minded and you're like, you know what, I want to give this a shot, I want to learn some more about this. To become an ambassador with us, it's $39 US a year, and that's one option we have. So you get your own business app where it tracks everything for you. You get the QFit app. So the app I was talking about with your own personal trainer, you get that for the entire year, okay? Included in the $39. Like, that's insane. And then you get your own professional website and back office with it. There's a $99 option. And basically what this is, the only difference is that you get free shipping all year. So it is worth it to go with the $99 option. But like I said, our owners understand what's going on in the world right now. So they do have that $39 option. I'm so sorry about my voice. So you're looking around at like a $250 USD investment, depending on your products you choose. It could be less, could be more. But whoever invited you to this, talk to them about it, and you can get a better idea of what it will cost, because it's just either the $39 or the $99, and then whatever product you want to use for your own consumption. So we have an amazing customer program here, you guys. If you're somebody that, maybe your parents or your friends, or maybe you have your own business, customers are one thing, right? Like finding customers, but retaining them is a whole other ballgame. So when I heard that when you partner with Q, you get an entire team of customer service to help you with customer retention, I was like, whoa, that is like saving so much time. And we get, zero risk on products. So if you have a customer that buys a product and they use the entire thing and they're like, you know what, this just isn't doing it for me, they get their money back, no questions asked. So to be able to offer people that is really, really huge. And with that, you guys, our return rate is less than 0.5%. Okay. I want you to think about how crazy that is. Less than 0.5% of people return it with a money back guarantee. That's how good these products are. So this is our compensation plan here, you guys. With my previous company, this was like 30 pages long. Like, there's so much in it. And by the time I left, I realized I still didn't know things about it. And I was in the top 1% of my last company, and I still didn't know things about the compensation plan. So seeing this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's one page and it tells you exactly what you're going to get. So there's no averages. You look at what your sales are, and it tells you exactly what you're going to get paid for that for the entire month. So that is really, really big for, helping people budget with things. They're not going to get, an average income that says $4,000 and then they end up getting one, which does happen with other companies. So that was something that I was really excited to be able to truly back the compensation plan. So we earn in 6 ways. And we actually have a video that whoever invited you to this can send you, and they go over more in detail, like exactly how this works. What I loved is I can break down exactly how many orders somebody needs to hit each rank. So, if you tell me that you want to make $500 a month, right? I can tell you exactly what you need. Or if you want to make elite money, I can tell you exactly what you need. So that is really, really cool to help somebody see if this is actually something they're wanting to do. So I am going to ask my friend Kimber'lee Cain to come on, and she's going to share a testimonial about what this business has done for her. And you guys, it has been such an honor to watch this woman work and to learn from her. Like, I'm telling you, my phone blows up constantly and it says, Kimber'lee enrolled this person, Kimber'lee enrolled this person. And it's like, oh my gosh, this girl's amazing. So I'm excited for her to kind of share with you guys a bit about her experience.
So sweet. So sweet. You're killing this presentation, by the way. So good. And so, yes, thanks for having me on. I will tell you a little bit about me. So I was like Kels, I was in a previous company for 9 years. I actually found network marketing on accident 9 years ago in 2013 when I was 22 years old. I had a 1-month-old baby. I was being evicted from our home, and like we were in the process of being evicted. It was awesome. It was so awesome. That's sarcasm. And I just thought, you know, if I don't do anything about this, like it'll always be this way. Like I will always be struggling and living very paycheck to paycheck. And it was, you know, going back to the factory job that I had was like crushing because I already hated my job, but then I had my brand new kid and I loved him a lot. So I hated my job and loved my kid and was like, how do I live a life that I have been praying for? I mean, and I found network marketing in a time where I was pretty desperate. I was really desperate. And so I said yes, even though I couldn't afford it. I had no experience. I had no time. I had no network. I had all the excuses in the world. Right. Cassie's like, mm-hmm. And I found it 9 years ago and it blessed my family. I mean, I just wanted gas money and diaper money. It became so much more than that very quickly. It was when my company started to fizzle out and I started to lose that connection, kind of like you would with us, maybe like hopefully not, but it reminded me of like being in a relationship with someone who was just changing so much and didn't want to go back to what it used to be. The love was fizzling and like we tried therapy type of stuff, you know what I'm talking about? And finally I was like, okay, well, therapy's not working. It's time for me to head out. And I gave it a good year and I was searching all of the I was praying. I was literally like, do I start a podcast? Do I write my book? Do I do makeup full time instead of just here and there? Like, God, what do you want me to do? And then someone shared, and I'm not kidding, I prayed that prayer for 6 months. And then my best friend's sister, she came to me in a text and was like, we got to check out this compensation plan. And God knew to send her, because if he hadn't sent her, I would have shut it down like I did everyone else. I would have said, don't you dare message me with another company. That's how I was. And I watched it and I'm not kidding. I got this like feeling in the pit of my stomach that I was like, oh Lord, you didn't want me to do those things. You didn't want me to leave network marketing. You were telling me my time was up with this company. Everything is for a reason and a season. That was my reason and season. It blessed me for 9 years, more like 8. And it was time for me to go. And since coming to Q Sciences, I feel like I'm at home again. I'm passionate again. I want to check my phone again. I want to help people again. It's what I do. It's literally what I do. It's what I was called to do, is work with people. And I'm very, very, very passionate about health and wellness. And I mean, I just left the gym just now. I just left the gym. It's a non-negotiable to me. And so being able to just pick up and work wherever I want to, how I want to, with who I want to, is a blessing. And when I seen these products in the compensation plan, I was like, it's a wrap. Like I will bow out of where I've been and I will start anew. And it has blessed me in ways that I've literally prayed for. So I've ranked up 4 different times in about a month. And it's just been, I've made more. It's just crazy. That's all. I can't really put it into words. Like, it's just crazy to me what I've accomplished in such a short amount of time, when it was way harder. I mean, there, like Kels, I can 100%. There are still things that I'm like learning, that I was learning about the compensation plan after 9 years of being in a company. I never understood it. This one, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could explain this to my 7-year-old. Like, and so I'm just saying, like, take a chance. If you're a prospect on here thinking about, I kind of want to make some money, just take a chance. Just see. Because with the, the not charting and stuff like that, it's just, oh my gosh, it's so cool. You get to help as many people as you want. So I feel at home again, and we're about to make moves, and I'm just really excited. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm excited.
Thank you so much. And that's, for somebody to leave a company after being there that long, it is not easy, you guys, because it's become your life, like it's your source of income, and to up and leave that to start over from scratch when you're used to a certain lifestyle, it is not easy. So I'm so proud of her for paving the way, for her team that she has here now. And thank you so much for sharing that. I'm going to talk about the last thing on the compensation plan. So that was a great segue into this. We have something called the financial freedom movement. So we don't believe in like a flashy car or, anything like that. We believe in helping people make money and helping them keep it. We believe in helping people pay off debt. So when you partner with us, you actually get your own financial advisor. And that's included in your yearly fee that I spoke about earlier. Okay. So it's not like an extra cost or anything. And they will help you, like it's one-on-one financial coaching. They'll help you with like debt repayment. If you want to save, or get a mortgage, literally any financial goal you have, they will help you. So that's really, really huge for me to kind of bring people into this. And then you actually also get a bonus. So it's the sixth way we get paid. So when you hit a certain rank, which is only like the fourth rank, it's not like, way at the top or anything, you get a bonus towards the debt of your choice. And if you don't have debt, you can put it towards, a retirement fund or whatever. But the thing is, if you have a car that you're paying off, you can use it towards that. So you're not limited to like an auto bonus or anything like that. So that was something really big for me. And if you are outside of the US, it will be coming. We are kind of beta testing the bonus program right now, and but there is still group coaching on it too. So you still get that financial advice, which is really nice. And talking about coming from another company, I had to know that there was a system that was going to work for my team. When I did my onboarding at my last company, I just kind of winged it, honestly, because I wasn't taught a system. Like, this whole company uses the same system because it works. So to be able to bring people in that, they don't know anything yet, and they shouldn't have to know anything. So if you're worried, about not knowing anything about the health industry, that's okay. You don't have to, because our system takes care of that. It's really plug and play. You're going to earn before you learn. And, you're going to kind of see the system in action when you contact the person that invites you to this after, and we'll kind of go over it in detail so that you know what you're doing before you even sign up. And the culture here, you guys, is amazing. These pictures were taken in Florida, and it was like 6 months in, and I earned a trip to Marielle Filipponi's retreat. It was in Destin, Florida. It was absolutely beautiful. And I got to meet her and Kristen in person. And for somebody coming new into a company in 6 months and getting to meet women of this caliber is just unheard of. And they were so sweet, you guys. Like, I don't think it's explainable, the feeling that I got there with them, of just like how much they truly cared. And another thing I really love about our culture is we have something called the 5Fs, which is faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances, in that order. So when you partner with us, like, yes, you're improving your finances, which is amazing, but you're also growing in these other areas too. So it kind of like affects your entire life in the best way. I know so many people that have told me that their marriages are better because of this company, and because, of conversations they've had with the owner. So this is really a culture that just isn't anywhere else. But I really want to thank you guys for taking time out of your night. I'm so sorry about my voice. At least it lasted the whole way through. So that's a plus. But let's get your questions answered. So message whoever invited you to this, and they will, kind of get your questions answered, connect you with one of their mentors, and show you the system. And get on our Q Home Launch VIP list, you guys. So that new vertical that's coming up, I am so excited about it. If you want to be the first to know about it and kind of have first dibs, ask whoever invited you to this to send you the link. It is on the screen there, but we can send it to you directly, and you can sign up. You're not going to get spam, nothing like that. Don't worry. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. And I'm sure I will talk and see some of you guys soon.